Dust and woodworking go together like stepping on a Lego barefoot. Perfectly predictable, completely avoidable, yet here we are. If you've been woodworking for any length of time, you probably already know what archaeological expedition comes out of your nose at the end of the day without a mask. Now, let's be brutally honest, a good chunk of that took the scenic route through your lungs first. When it comes to actually buying a dust mask, there are 5 essential things that you do need to check for before parting with your hard-earned cash. This mask was sent over by the guys from Basecamp for me to try out, and just by looking at the packaging, I can already tell that there's one particular feature which just might win me over. In terms of packaging, this is pretty basic. You just got your plastic bag with some writing on it with features of the mask itself. And then this is the Impro version. So on the inside, we've got some filters, some spare filters, and I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in there. You got your mask. Oh, and that comes with a filter as well already attached. So that's 7 filters to start off with. And then a little booklet with some information on how to actually fit this, change the filters, and things like that. So first up, does it actually filter out the bad stuff, and how long do the filters last? Bottom line is, these are not just token masks. These masks are CE approved to EN 149 FFP2 standard, which simply means they can actually make the claim that these masks can filter up to 99.6% of particles. These filters have a 6-layer filter system, so we're not just talking about general shop dust. We're also talking about pollen, smoke, and all the general nasty things that would otherwise like to set up shop in your lungs. Filter life will depend on how much punishment you're going to be dishing out. So if you are somebody, for example, who does hours and hours of heavy sanding, you're looking at about 20 to 30 hours per filter. Moderate shop work, about 30 to 40 hours, and for light use, where you're generally just making a cut here and there every now and then and a little bit of sanding in between, about 50 to 60 hours. But they do recommend changing your filters once every 30 days regardless, which is pretty good if you ask me. That's about 12 of these on the lower end per year. Now compare that to how many of these ones you buy in a year. Number 2, does it provide all-day comfort? Just check out the size of these straps. I mean, this is going to spread the load so much better around your head and your neck. So this basically pops over your head, and then on the bottom side, you got Velcro. So that just goes around your neck. Pull it as tight as you need, and you're good to go. But if medieval torture is your thing, stick with these ones. Number 3, breathing comfort. Here's the thing, I don't care how good the filters on a mask is. If I struggle to breathe like this guy, I'm just not wearing it. Luckily, we do not have that issue with these masks because these one-way exhalation valves are designed to dump hot air and humidity really fast. At the top of the mask, you got this nose clip, and what that does is seal off around the bridge of your nose so that air can't escape and fog up your glasses. But depending on the shape of your nose, or your face rather, you do get these pads that stick on the inside, and that will definitely seal it up perfectly. And it kind of looks something like this one that I've already got on my RZ mask. Can't remember if I stuck this one on there just to try it out or if it came with it, but there you go. This has been working pretty well. And while I've got these two out, I might as well just show you the difference in the straps. So very similar in design, but I mean, just look at the difference in these straps. These ones are better than the very cheap ones, but they have worn out considerably. And this is next to impossible to work with. Maybe just for me with my big banana fingers, I can't find this next to my head because I can't see it. And especially when you're wearing gloves and things like that, it's next to impossible. So the whole thing just goes over your head, which makes that basically pointless. So this is going to be so much easier to use with this Velcro strap. Number 4, is it easy to clean? Now, that's something most people don't think about until it starts smelling like a gym sock or something. Good news is you should and you can wash this as often as you like. Just remember to take out the filters first. To take out and replace your filter is pretty simple. All you need to do is just look on the inside. You'll see it says open and close. So what we're going to do is just turn this to the open position. That just takes your valve out. And then on the outside, you'll see this comes off pretty straightforward like that. And then your mask is loose. So you just do it for both sides. And then when you're ready to actually put your mask back together, you put a new filter in there and then just pop this back in like so. And then you'll notice on this side, it's got these little notches right there. And then you take your cap on the outside, make sure it faces the same way. Just put that over. And then on the inside, you're going to do the reverse. And you're just going to turn it to the closed position like this. And you are good to go. Number 5, everyday versatility. I spend a lot of time in this shop, and now and then I do need to venture out into the real world as well. Luckily, this mask does not discriminate. Besides general woodworking, it has a range of other uses, including DIY home improvement, construction work, landscaping, mowing, agriculture, and even ATV and power sports. If the air is dirty, this thing is useful. Think of it as kind of the Swiss Army knife of masks. And by the way, if you do need these vents blocked off for certain indoor requirements, you can get them on their website, and that'll force your breath to go back out through the filters. Pretty cool. So for those of you who stuck around till the end, I've got a little bonus for you. You can scan this code right here and get yourself a nice little discount and save your lungs at the same time. And I'll see you guys on the next one.